also, she is extremely talented. She is the one that painted my logo that's behind us. So I think she did a great job. Everybody loves it. So I really appreciate that. So say hi to everybody, Nas.
Hi.
You're not nervous, are you?
Sorry.
You're not nervous, are you?
Oh, I'm nervous, but it's okay. I smile. Yes, that's my painting. And when Kevin asked me to do it, I wasn't sure that I can do it because it's not my style. I never paint like this. It's how I paint. It's completely different. So it was a new experience for me. Everybody's happy. I'm not very happy. So I promised him another one, better one, bigger than this, very soon. So
Well, we got it. It worked. I gave her the idea for it, and she came up with it, and it works great. So I really appreciate it. And it looks good. It goes great in the studio here. So tell everybody who you are and what you do.
I'm a lender, and I work with Van Dyke Mortgage. I'm licensed in Texas, so I can work anywhere in Texas, any city. And I'm a painter too. I'm artist. I'm film editor.
Wow.
Art is my passion, and now I really enjoy both of them. Actually, I think even lending is kind of creative because every loan is different, and you always have to come up with some idea to, to get it to make it happen.
What kind of loans?
The loans, residential, commercial, USDA, FHA, VA. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So if someone was looking to purchase a house, but they didn't know where to start, what kind of advice would you give them?
I always tell people, even though you are not ready now, but you have a plan to purchase a house next year or in 2 years, the best start is always talk to a lender because they can tell you what to do and what not to do.
So what would you tell somebody to do and not to do?
Okay, the first thing most of the people ask us is, what do you need? You know. So the basic thing we need is 2 years tax return, W-2, your income, 30 days pay stub, and obviously your ID. And there are a few items. So
What about their credit score? Where do they have to fall in to be?
that's the first thing you need to have is credit. And
I was hoping you'd bring that up.
yes, and a good. Thanks for reminding me. And a good credit score. But don't worry if you don't have a good credit score. Don't think it's the end of the world and you cannot purchase a house. It's always a way to fix it. And at Van Dyke, we offer people a free credit repair. It depends on how bad is your credit. It takes few months to repair it. We always tell you what to do and what the steps you have to take to repair your credit. And
So what's the threshold? So let's say I come to you and you check my credit. Where does it have to be on the low end in order to get approved, and on the high end where there's not going to be any challenges?
so the low end is 580.
Really?
Yes, for
Wow.
FHA. So that's a good thing about FHA loan.
And what's the minimum down payment for an FHA loan now?
FHA loan is 3.5.
3.5. Okay.
So it's good, and they are a little bit easier than other loan and conventional loan. But the difference is on FHA loan you have to pay the PMI, the mortgage insurance.
Mortgage, yeah.
But it's not that bad. Don't scare. Don't freak out. Don't think.
I
it's
paid PMI on my first loan for about 18 years. And the thing that's funny is that the mortgage company doesn't tell you that you can get that removed at some point when you paid off a certain amount of percentage of the loan. So when I found this out from another mortgage friend of mine, I called them and they're like, oh yeah, we can remove that. We could have removed that 2 years ago. I'm like, well, why didn't you say something? So, so yeah, it's not forever.
It's unconventional. It's unconventional. On FHA, No, you have it for the life of the loan. But on conventional, usually automatically they remove it. You don't
Really?
need to. Yeah, you don't need to call. You don't need to after you reach the 20% equity, so they remove it. You don't need to do anything. It's I don't know. I'm sorry, what happened to you?
I can tell you who the mortgage company is, but we don't need to go there on this podcast. But suffice it to say, I'm not using them anymore.
Yes, we don't want to mention anybody's name. We don't want to name
No.
Kevin. Okay.
So what about buying programs, first-time buyer programs, down payment assistance programs? Do you guys have those kinds of things as well?
Yes, we do have a down payment assistance program. And so it's another thing. Some people, they think, most of the people think they need 20% down payment, which is not correct. You can buy a house with as low as 3%, or even if you don't have that 3%, we can help you with the down payment assistance.
Really?
So everything is possible if you really want to buy a house, if you have a job, if you pay your tax.
So let's change gears just a little bit, marketing-wise. How does marketing for you affect your business, and what works for you?
Okay.
And don't go into what I told you should be doing, because you may not be doing it yet. Talk about what you are.
Okay, Kevin, you don't want to make me embarrassed in front of the camera. No, don't do that to me. I have all the help from Kevin, but I'm not a good student. I've never been a good student.
She's a good student.
I
She just
was-
needs a little bit of
Push.
nudge.
Yes, but I learned a lot from you, and I listened to some of them. It's not like, come on, Kevin.
No, you do. You
I
listen
do.
to everything.
I do, and I got lots of leads, and I really appreciate all you, because when the first time I met Kevin, it was in Halloween party. Yes, you remember at Sugarland?
Yeah, here at this. Yeah.
And another agent, she told me that, Kevin, help him with marketing. And I was like, because you're agent, he's not going to help me. And she said, no, he helped you too. I was like, are you sure? And then I went to Kevin and I was like, hey, I'm a lender. Are you going to help me too? And I was a little bit shy. And I was he said, yes.
As long as I can get referrals, I'll help anybody.
Because honestly, you can get more referral from agent than a lender, because agent have more opportunity to do that. But
But when
it
you're
depends on the situation, and how is my relationship with the agent, or
right.
so.
If you're working with an agent and they come to you and say, "Hey,
Do you know somebody?" Yeah.
That's
It's
what
always-
it's all about. So
Yes, exactly. So, but I know that you didn't expect anything from me. What you did, it was just from your heart, and you wanted to help me. And I'm sorry I wasn't the perfect student.
well, I
But
will
I
say
painted
this.
for you.
Yes, you did. But I will say this. Gina has set the bar so high. I don't think anybody else.
God, I knew it. I told you. You made me look bad. Okay, next time we don't come here together.
Yeah. Yeah. So, so what are you doing marketing wise?
So networking. That's I do a lot of networking. You know that. I'm everywhere, and I love it because I get the chance to talk to people, get to know them. It's people are more relaxed on networking. It's much better for me. It's work much better than I call people and say, "Hey, I'm a lender. I can't do want to meet." And always, people, they don't know you, they don't see you, they don't feel you. So when you go to networking and see people face to face, and you kind of have a little bit of time to know each other, and that networking is working the best. And then it's social media.
Yeah. Speaking of social media, you're all over social media. And you got a friend that's going to be on the show here in a few weeks.
Yes,
Shiva.
she will.
If you guys want to see what a really cool, funny TikTok video looks like, you got to go check out Nas and Shiva. They've got it figured out.
Yes, I know. Kevin always tell us that, hey, it's good that you're making funny videos, but you have to make educational video too. So my YouTube channel is going to be just educational video, and I'm going to be very serious.
You going to start doing that? Okay, good.
So, but TikTok for me is kind of like, I think people like to learn things in a funny way. And that's how they remember easier than if I just sit down and talk serious. They forget it. But when I say it in a funny way, everybody learn it. It doesn't matter who they are, the level of education, whatever. And it's TikTok is quick.
Yes.
So everybody watch it. But so I love TikTok for that. And then I have Facebook, Instagram. I'm everywhere. So, and then one of the things that I got lots of leads and people contact me a lot is through my community pages, so Iranian.
Oh, really? That's right. Tell everybody where you're from and that you speak another language. And say that in that language.
Oh, you should have said that. You come back. Okay. So I'm from Iran. And you can tell by my accent, and I have a thick accent, so it's okay. So that's why. Okay, one of the things Kevin did for me is I never wanted to be in front of camera, because I was a filmmaker before. I was always behind the camera, and I hate my voice. I don't have it good, and I don't
think there's anything wrong with her voice at all, but she hates it.
And I don't like my face, and I always, when I'm in front of, I never watch my stuff. The other time, the radio show, I never watch it because I cannot stand my voice and I can't stand my look.
She was terrified when she got there. Just like Gina was, and 5 minutes into it, they're like the best guest in the world. It's like a switch went off, and they were like, it's all about me. So.
Yes, that's one of the things that Kevin did for me, and I really appreciate it because he kind of pushed me. And the day that it was the radio show, and
Real Estate
he said, "Oh, I'm sick. I'm not coming." I was like, "I'm sick too."
No, you have to go.
And he said, "No, you're not sick. You just don't want to."
But you had a great time.
Yes,
it was great job.
Fun. It was fun. Lovely people there. I really enjoyed it.
Bill talked about you for like 3 weeks. So every time.
Oh, I loved it. I love Bill. Yes.
Yes, Bill Napick. Yeah.
Oh my God, he is great. He is great, and I really love to go back there if he let me. Because
we'll put you on the schedule.
Because I said something that. He didn't like it. No, he liked it. But it was a joke. Yeah. But I had fun, and honestly, I'm thinking about having my own, maybe a podcast, maybe I don't know, something like that. Because now I'm not scared of being in front of the camera. You can't see me. I never stop talking.
You should do it now.
So thanks to Kevin, I overcome my fear. And I'm here as the first guest, which always is scared to be the first one. Mm-hmm. So me and Gina did it. So everybody can do it.
Yeah, you have to get out there. You have to get your face in front of people. You have to just get over your fear and not worry about what anybody else thinks about what you're doing. Do what you like to do the best you can, and hope for the best. And usually it always works out. I mean, I've never done a podcast before. This is the first episode, and I mean, look, we're doing it, and it's going to be a great podcast for a long time. So, tell everybody how to get a hold of Nas.
Okay, my phone number is 832-572-8345. My email is nasrinavazian@gmail.com.
Stop. You're going to have to spell that.
Oh, God.
Spell that email address, letter for letter.
That's the most difficult part. That's why I always say it fast so nobody asks me to spell it, because
you have to spell it.
My name and last name is very long. My name is Nasrin, and the last name is Avazian Kary. So, okay.
No, spell that.
No, seriously, repeat it, Kevin. Avazian Kary.
No.
He don't even try.
Nasrin I can do, but I can't do the last name.
He said he called me Nas K. He don't even say Kary.
Yes.
Nas K.
Nas K is easy. It's very
easy.
So
I know.
Then give me your phone number again.
832-572-8345, and my website is naskarywandagmortgage.com.
Mm-hmm.
I think this one is easy, and my Facebook is Nas Kary. The same is my Instagram, and
you said Nas Kary twice, so Nas is Nas. Spell your last name.
Kary.
Kary.
Yes.
.com.
Yes.
Or vendyke.com.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And is there anything else that you'd like the podcast world, Kevin's Corner world, to know about Nas?
I was telling you that I'm from Iran, so I was whoever, if you speak Farsi, if you're immigrant, I love helping immigrant because they come here and they don't, and I get lots of texts from my community or people who speak Farsi, and they ask me, okay, we are immigrant, nobody help us, nobody tell us, we don't know anybody, we don't know who to start, how to start it, what we need, and then I feel for them because I've been there, and I know how is it when
You're
you
an
go to
immigrant.
another. Yeah, I am an immigrant,
Yeah.
so I know how difficult it is when you move to another country, and you don't know the language very well, you don't know the culture, you don't know the law, so you don't know. Oh, I want to buy a house, I don't know where to start. So I get lots of text messages from people that they say the same thing. We are immigrant. We don't know if we can buy a house, how long we have to wait. And I answer them, and I love it. I enjoy if we can help them. That's, she said that she like to help VA. I love VA loan. It's just, I love to do that. But I love helping single woman. I love helping immigrant. That's every time I close a loan for a single woman, single mom, or immigrant, it just makes me so happy.
Very satisfying.
Yes, it is. It is
Awesome.
very, very satisfying. For
So
me.
give everybody your phone number one more time.
832-572-8345. And don't ask me to spell my last name, okay? Just, no.
Okay, everybody. That was Nas Kary. That's Gina Rodriguez. I'm Kevin Davidson, your host of Kevin's Corner, real estate from a marketing perspective. I want to thank Jennifer Schmides for allowing me to do this. She is the manager of the South region for Stewart Title. And I want to mention my entire team here at Stewart Title Sugarland and Richmond. They do a great job with title. So if you're looking for a good title company, someone that with a lot of experience and knows what they're doing, please give us a call. We can close anywhere in the Fort Bend County area, and we'd love to work with you. And again, if you're watching this and you're a real estate agent or a vendor that works in our industry and you'd like to be on the podcast, give me a call, 832-654-0527, or email me at kevin.davidson@stewart.com. Until next week.
Bye.
See you later, guys.